What's going on, people? Welcome back to Rock the Mic Live. I know we've been away. I shouldn't have left you without a dope podcast to step two, but we back. And I got a special guest all the way from the Philly area. Me and this brother go way back, like hairlines.
Not mine. Mine's still here.
He's still holding on.
Still since '85.
But he don't understand all that braids, all that. It's pulling on them edges.
No.
Hey, but y'all see who it is, man. It's Barry S. Naylor the second.
The second. That is
in the house.
Yes.
Now, I'm a junior myself. What made you go with the second instead of junior?
I ain't really had no choice. They just told me that's what I got to go with.
Boom. That's what it is. Because I'm like, ain't no third yet, unless I.
No.
Okay, because
I won't be a third. I'm a professional uncle at this point. No kids. I'm a teacher by day, so I had like 15 kids every day. So I'm straight.
Teacher by day.
Yeah.
Comedian by night.
Yeah, I go to work tomorrow. The kids, they just gonna treat me like a non-celebrity.
Right.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
It's President's Day.
Yeah.
But my boy came into the LA area. Right now we're shooting in Burbank, but he came into the LA area. Tell us about that. What brought you back to the
I came for
Hollywood?
I came for Chocolate Sundays. If anybody that is not familiar with Chocolate Sundays, it's the show that's put on at the Laugh Factory. Is that considered Hollywood? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so in Hollywood, pretty much black production. It's a popular show. It takes, if you're trying to get in on Chocolate Sundays, you apply, do like an online type submission, and they book 3 years out. Yeah. So you get one shot, and as you get accepted, they're like, all right, boom, here's your date. And it's a date in the future. You feel like you got to get to a time machine to get to the show. And so within those 3 years, you just got to, keep hustling. And then eventually the time passes and it's time for you to show up.
And boom, you get an email.
You do your emails. They send you the email, hey, you still coming? And I'm like, yeah, I've waited this long. Of course I'm going to be there. Then, all right, cool, you get 3 minutes. I was like, oh, wow, 3 years for 3 minutes? Hey. It sounds like it is a short amount of time, but it's a lot you can do in that amount of time. So this
you
whole
proved
time,
it last night, brother. Yeah, I'm up here asking the questions like I wasn't there.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, you talking about he knew that time frame he had. He got in there quick. He hit it. You got to start quick. Ain't no, hey, how y'all doing? Boom, I'm right into it.
You just got to assume you already know who I am. It's not a time like, hey, nice to meet you guys. How's everybody doing? It don't matter how you doing. You got to hear these jokes. I was looking at the light the whole time.
Right.
Because when we first got in, she's like, we're going to light you here. So that's the whole time. I was like, bet. If I can get rid of this, if I can get finished with this one joke first, if I can finish the opening joke and that light's still off, I'm good. I know that last joke, I could just have some more comfort with that one.
Because normally, so what he's talking about is normally when, as a comedian, you're performing out a show and they give you the light, that usually means you got one minute to wrap up. So in a 3 minute set, you're going to get the light in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
But, and what was so funny during his set, the first joke hit, and the crowd is clapping. He's like, hold on, y'all. I ain't got time.
I ain't got that much time.
I ain't got a lot of time. Let me get to this next joke.
Y'all don't laugh too much.
So, man, you killed it because once you go through that initial submission process, and then now you get booked to go live, they consider that first show.
Yeah, first.
Like your first look.
Yeah, first look. New comedian showcase, in a sense, yeah.
So they put you at the top of the show.
Host, new people.
Now, Barry was second on the lineup.
I was.
Supposed to be.
Shout out to Keon Poley. He was the host for the beginning of the show. Keon was out there ripping, murdering the opening show.
Which is very important, because what you don't want to do as a comedian in a market that's not your market, like you've performed in LA before, but
it wasn't not like that though. It was like small spot I did before, And yeah, that was a while ago. I ain't even had dreads then. That's
so that's a long time ago. Cause y'all see how long these dreads are.
Keon, the way he set it up too, he said that show the comedians some love if you think they're funny, and if not, then you're never gonna see them again.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it in Hollywood. They're not gonna make it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for them.
They quit. The people that be doing the Spider-Mans, they tried to audition for
on Hollywood Boulevard. So on Hollywood Boulevard, we always had these street performers.
You see, those are the people who didn't make it for Chocolate Sundays. So. I was like, oh, thanks. All this pressure now.
So Keon calls the first name.
Luckily, so they told me the first dude probably wasn't gonna make it, so be ready just in case. Yeah. Because you might be going first. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm the only dude standing by the door for what they said we were supposed to do the entrance from. Yeah. So I'm like, it's looking like it's only gonna be me. I was hoping they'd give me more time since the first person didn't show up.
It makes sense to me.
But it ain't my show, so I ain't asked no questions. I'm like, 3 minutes, I'm gonna do my 3 minutes.
And so, boom. Barry asked Naylor to the stage. It was like, oh, okay.
But shout out to the dude that didn't come. I acknowledged him when I got up on stage.
We acknowledge that. You probably the one they talking about that might not make it.
Yeah. No, he said he quit already because he ain't even come to the show. I was like, look, man.
Because it can be intimidating.
It can, but you waiting 3 years?
Yeah.
I'm not about to miss my one shot if I waited 3 years.
Because those clips, shout out to Chocolate Sundays, those clips go viral.
Fast.
And thank you, because you showed me the power of a 3 minute set.
I showed myself
because listen,
3 minutes.
Got in there, did his thing. We went outside, we're meeting with some, you had friends in town. Shout out to that. Shout out to our Gators that came through. Shout out to our Got Jokes members that came through, Shar and Serge. Shout out to, you had some non-Gator friends come through also.
I'm not even sure where she was from, but yes, thank you for coming.
Yeah, man. And then some of the homies came through. Shizel,
Eben came,
Shar, Serge, Cree. Shout out to Cree. Y'all will see her on my IG. So yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing to get love in a city where you're not, because it's tough enough to get people to a comedy show in general. Because you host your own show, right?
Yeah, Certified Fools in DC at the DC Comedy Loft.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about how long, how you set that up and how long that's been running.
So we did like 5 shows. We started it last year, me and comedian Dwayne Watts. I wanted to do something where it's not just a regular stand-up comedy show. Mm-hmm. So you bring the stand-up comedians, but the audience gets to be part of the show as well. Okay. So without having to talk to us. So yeah, be a part of the show, but shut up. Because we don't want people heckling us. So we have to write like topics, and since it's called Certified Fools, you have to fill out foolish ways and a topic. So something that you do that you know is foolish, but you continue to do it anyway. For example, I trust big butts and smiles. I know it's dumb, but I do it anyway. So stuff like that. So people just fill out the cards and they put it in the bucket. So when the comedians come on stage, they do 12 minutes of material. Then we give them the cue to go into the bucket, and you have to read whatever's on the card. You can either read the foolish ways or the topic, and you have to just make up a bit about it on the spot.
Nice, I love it. That sounds perfectly geared for me. Yeah, so
because we have the improv element. So,
I was gonna note that.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, you bringing what worked for, because shout out to Barry, man. He is one of the best hosts we used to have through Got Jokes, and by host I mean. You're facilitating the games with the improvisers. You're getting the feedback from the audience. It takes us a different kind of skill set to do that part of it, and he was just excellent at it. Matter of fact, you got your own segment in Got Jokes called the HBO special.
Yeah, man.
And
I thought it was always, to me, it was like, that's how you know you're onto something when you get your own segment. Because when I first got in, you had the Mr. Inappropriate game show, and that was...
My nickname in Got Jokes was Mr. Inappropriate. I don't know why they gave me that. I know.
So you just have to know how to read. It's just reading the room, and you have to know, like you said, it is a skill. Yeah. Because you have to know your team. And so when I'm getting suggestions, I have to hear something that like I know that's something my team can work with.
Yeah, this will resonate with my people. Like, you know, certain people do impressions, or certain people are good at accents, or you know, you're balancing all of that. And also just weeding through trash suggestions. Sometimes people just throw out some stupid
like, give me a
stuff.
location, a strip club. All right, guys, come on, let's be creative.
But let's go ahead and do strip club.
Yeah, we're gonna do strip club anyway. I'm gonna take it. Just don't know. I'm not gonna like it.
But that's also knowing that you have strong enough improvisers who can handle the right whatever. And that's what I shout out to Got Jokes and Daniel Motown Pride and our whole crew, our captain, Tarek Lewis, and Chuck Glass, and all those phenomenal people. Because what I loved about our group too, we had some all-stars, which I just happened to be one of the all-stars. Shout out to
top tier talent. Like everybody, like in their field, everybody bring their own thing to like the group. It's not like you're in the group and you just like, you know, not there for a reason. You had like Rocky, you had like I said, Chuck Glass, Tarek, stand-up comedians. Then we had spoken word artists. We had Daytime, who can just get him a topic and he can just freestyle a spoken word piece in the moment. You got another comedians like Kojo Prince. You had Sharon.
Gwiggy.
Gwiggy, another amazing host. Amazing host. Ron. The Nina Ramdad. It's a lot of people.
It's a whole crew, man. We just celebrated 20 years.
Somebody fall?
20.
Yeah, Kim McVicker as well. Kimmy Brown, another stand-up comedian.
So many people came through, man. Venus, just a lot of talent.
Many.
But what we're saying is,
we're like the Avengers.
Even when you have your all-stars, so Daniel, you know, knew he made his all-stars, but because the way that, especially with your captains and you hosts, y'all will make sure like, I've got this person that's strong here, and then we mix in these other talents, because we'll have the poets, you might have we even a magician. Corey. Whatever. We know how to like mix it up to give a good mix to each game. And but anyway, I digress. But I wanted to say, you taught me what could be done in 3 minutes, because he did his 3 minutes. First comic to hit the stage outside of the host. You did your thing.
Got to set the tone.
We go outside. We're meeting people, taking pictures, whatever. We leave. We're going down Sunset Strip, just hanging out, and people just coming up. Oh man, I was there. I saw your set.
That was crazy.
Great set. And I was like, okay, cool.
I haven't. Yeah, that was different. Usually you see people like at the club, cool.
Right there in that moment, like, okay, thank you, appreciate it.
Then once you leave, like, all right, that's done. You know,
we go to the next spot. We go to Saddle Ranch restaurant. 3 guys come up after that. Oh man, hey, we were there for the thing. You were killing it. Da da da. It's like,
when I saw them, I was like, they were sitting in the front row, because I like to scan the room.
Oh yeah, man, you got to see who you.
Plus, because like some of the material is set up for like somebody's going to be in the audience doing something that I'm referring to in the joke. I was talking about how somebody's sitting in a crowd with their arms folded. In the front row with an attitude on their face. And there was a lady right there in the front who happened to have it. She didn't necessarily have to have attitude, but it was attitude adjacent. So I just happened to point to
She was walking distance.
Yeah, she was walking distance.
That's an attitude. Hey, shout out to Lance Wood, man. He had a great joke about
being close to ugly.
Man.
And you like within walking distance.
When 5s try to act like they're 10s, you're like, you're not ugly, but you were walking distance. But anyway, we digress. But so yeah, man, I was like a proud papa, man.
Oh man, thank you.
Because I was the one, man, because me and this guy, we go back to the University of Florida.
Dance crew, APOC dance crew,
man.
Insert glass break.
In the dance group.
Yeah.
Then we joined No. Improv came later. There was an improv troupe on campus, Theater Strike Force.
Did you do Theater Strike Force?
I didn't.
I did Theater Strike Force.
And so after school, we ended up in Tampa together.
Yeah.
And I was a founding member of Got Jokes Improv, so I was like, hey, man, you should come through.
You end up being the founding member. Still
I've noticed it too.
You found a member, APOC?
Never quite a founder.
Okay.
Founding member.
Right.
I'm like, that's weird.
Straight APOC and Got
I keep
Jokes.
missing the first meeting. But anyway, I appreciate that people saw enough to be like, oh no, he got to be on the team. Like, thank you. Here I am. But yeah, I put you down, and it was in there when I was like, man, you should, because a lot of our crew came from stand-up.
Yeah.
But Barry wasn't doing stand-up. And I'm like,
at all.
Bro, you should be doing stand-up.
I did not want to do it. I'm like, what if I get on stage and nobody laughs?
Hey.
Because I'm like, when you're with improv, it's like a team of people. So I can alley-oop the joke. I can set these people up, and I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Setting up the joke is easy. If I know everybody else is going to do it, I can just throw a lob. Somebody going to catch it.
Yeah.
I'm like, now if I'm on stage by myself, I don't have anybody to alley-oop to. So now if I do a joke and it's like nobody laughs, now it's going to be weird on stage. And now I got to figure out how I can exit. And like, this might never work.
Speaking of that, how did you combat that?
I just got up there and just did it. And then once you get up there, and one, being that we do have the improv background, improv teaches you to be comfortable on stage with being uncomfortable and being able to accept whatever information is given to you.
Okay.
So, and also I've been performing in front of people since I've been 3. So getting on stage is not the problem. Getting the laughs is what's the scary part. But once you get that first laugh from like your first time telling jokes, it's a drug. It's like it's a rush that you get.
Need it, man.
If I'm not on stage like for like a week or two, I'm like, oh, I'm not funny no more.
I told Mimi, not that I don't think that I'm not funny anymore, but I realize like it also affects my general mood. Like,
I got to get that creative side
man,
out.
like if I'm just waking up going to work every day and I haven't had that outlet.
Yeah, no.
Because we're real performers from dancing to the improv to the stand-up, acting.
I have to perform.
Speaking of which, you were getting a lot of traction in college for even doing your sketches.
Yeah, and this was like before YouTube and all the other social media stuff had like popped out for real. I just happened to get invited on when they had the rivalry guys.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't recall, Macintosh and Windows used to have these, well, it was always Apple commercials.
Yeah.
They would do these commercials where the guy who represents Apple is kind of pointing out the flaws of Windows, and they had a guy that represented Windows.
Classic commercial.
Classic commercial. Yeah. But we got to remember how older we're getting.
Yeah.
So you can still YouTube it. You can find it.
It's there.
But in college, we would do our version of it. It was like Gators versus whatever other random school.
I think it started with, they started doing it with, I think we had made it to like the championship games. So whoever we were playing against, I think it was Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was Florida versus Ohio State.
One of our first championships off Ohio State.
So
first and second.
So 2 of the guys from Theater Strike Force started doing the videos, and the director Phil, I forgot Phil's last name. So they recorded it, and that was their thing. That went viral with those guys, and then the guy that played the Gator, I think he graduated, and so they needed somebody to fill in. And I just happened to be in the improv group, in the improv classes with them. And they saw me there, and they was like, would you be interested in doing, filling in for it? I was like, sure.
So my boy been killing it, like he said, since he was 3.
Yeah, because I was raised in church. So, when you're raised in church, you got to do everything. My grandma was the mother of the church, which means you're on every program.
Which I can, of course, relate to.
Yeah, you got to do the welcome. You got to do the response. You got to do the...
Easter speech.
And my grandma never allowed...
Vacation Bible school.
I was never allowed to read off the paper. So it was like you got to memorize.
You got to be off book.
You got to memorize your lines, and you got to say it with feeling. So I'm like, I already know how to just be.
Hey, and to get a snippet of that, my wife just coordinated a church sketch that we did this weekend.
Oh, what? Oh, I got to see that.
Well, because you were on the keyboards.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know this dude could play the keyboard.
I can't. And that's the thing. You know the sound when you hear the notes, like, this is the pastor's warming up.
Over here playing by ear.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, shout out to church, man. Yeah, I was, I was one of those kids, man. Because it was funny because my dad wasn't saved for a long time. And so it would just be me and mom going to church. And I'd be like, dang, how come daddy get to stay home?
I know. It's just like, we're not going to go collectively.
Right? No. And then my mom was praying for him to get saved. Mm-hmm. He got saved. But she didn't know how well her prep was going to work because then he got called into the ministry. Oh, wow. So that's crazy to like remember your dad still going to the nightclubs. And my dad was always the host of like gong shows at the nightclubs and stuff. So I was like, okay, I get dishonest. Oh, okay. Yeah, my family been funny. Oh, okay. Yeah, was it like that in your family?
They were funny, but I was raised by my grandparents. So my grandma was the head mother of the church. My grandpa was the head deacon of the church. So it's like Sunday school.
They open in the church.
I'm hitting the breaker box at like 7. I know how to turn all the lights and stuff on, hit all the switches. Yeah. I know which key it is to unlock the church. No, that's crazy now.
I can relate, man.
I know what offering plate goes where. What I'm back in the back helping them count money. And
right, back there drinking them little Welch's grape juices. Man. Eating them little wafer crackers.
Man, I know all that stuff.
And that is crazy because like when you're that kid. Yeah. And your people are on every committee.
Every committee.
You're on that committee. Yeah. My mom.
You can't leave till.
Oh my God. My mom was on. I'm on. If she on the committee, I'm on the committee.
And you have to wait until they're done before you can go home.
You can't. They gotta say goodbye to everybody, or everybody want to say goodbye to them, or have a conversation. And you're just a kid. It's like.
and you gotta lock the church down. So everybody got to finish their conversation and go home. Yeah. And then you're there to turn the
growling.
Lights. Oh, but my grandma.
Y'all did breakfast.
Yeah, a little something light. But me and my grandpa would go to church first. Mm-hmm. My grandma would come later because she had to put the greens and stuff on. So she had to whip the food up real quick. Okay. So by the time we get home,
for the church or just for the family?
No, for us. For the family. Yeah, got it. No. So by the time we get home, you ain't gotta wait long. Yeah. Because food already been cooking.
Slow cooking.
Yeah.
Which I know about that. We from the South also. We should say that. Yeah. So speaking of which, tell people where you're from.
I'm from South Carolina, Edgefield, South Carolina. 2 red lights. Whole town. That's it.
And then you go to a big college.
University of Florida.
In a small town. Did it still feel like home a little bit?
UF got more people than my whole town got.
UF is huge.
Huge. It's like more people.
So when they talk about college towns, it is.
Gainesville, nice now.
It is the town.
It was not as nice then. I mean, it was better than where I was from. Yeah. But.
So it still felt like a little big city living.
Yeah. I mean, they had like Walmart and stuff. A couple Walmarts. We ain't had Walmart. You had Fred's.
So, here at Rock the Mic Live, we like to talk about the business of show business. Mm-hmm. So we see, all right, first getting comfortable talking in front of people in church. Yeah. What did that lead into, like once you got into your school years and your high school years?
So, even with daycare. So I went to this daycare called Minnie Palmore House in Graniteville, South Carolina. Mm-hmm. And one of the lady who ran it, her mom, I found out, was like a former slave who ended up being the first black lady who got her teaching degree in all of Aiken County. Mm-hmm. So she opened up the daycare, so for like all little black kids, and we were just being, getting like knowledge of self and stuff. We were learning speeches and stuff at 5. I learned I have a dream speech at 5. I had to recite it and stuff like that. And like, again, just teaching us to be comfortable talking in front of people, and that included with the church. And getting older, like I'm just used to performing in front of people all the time. So then that ended up doing like plays in middle school. Somebody had asked would I be interested in doing that. That led to doing plays in high school, the comedy plays. I never did anything serious. I always like the comedy stuff. Started doing that. Then from there, went to college, and I stumbled upon Theater Strike Force and the improv classes.
What was your major?
What was my major? Telecom, video production.
Okay, all in line.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, doing all that, so getting comfortable performing more. Now I'm learning the foundation of improv, the fundamentals and stuff like that. So now that's opened up another lane of being comfortable on stage, accepting information, learning to twist it. Then that led to then dance group, and we would like have like sketches between the sets sometime. So we had like the videos we would do during the show, during our performances and stuff. So that led over to the Got Jokes stuff.
We were members of an all male dance troupe at the time. And it was black then. And shout out to FAMU, the Strikers, because they gave us the idea, like, man, wow, you can have an all black male dance group, even though we're at a predominantly white university institution, PWI, and
killing it.
Oh man, we just running the game. But it's crazy to me now that we don't even know if guys are still dancing. But not only that, there was this wave of. Because first we had like a white guy, and then maybe another white guy, and then
we always kept one.
The Asian invasion.
Yeah, actually no, it went from all black. Then it was like we had
and a Spanish.
The Spanish, and then from there it went like all Asian,
all Asian. So when we coming back as like veterans, going, hey, what happened to all the brothers?
They were scared to dance.
Like black guys don't dance no more?
No, they were scared to dance, man.
So when did you start thinking like, okay, I can make entertainment a career, and like what steps did you take in that direction?
After I started doing stand up for like a little bit, okay, I'm still a improv person. Like I'd rather do improv over stand up. But, just the more doing the stand up and like, okay, I'm getting like good feedback from these shows that I'm doing. And then when people start inviting you to do shows out of town, like where like nobody knows me up here but the comedians, like, oh, can you come up here to do this show? And then now more people reaching out, and then next thing you know, you start to do stand up in like one space. And now I'm like, okay, I'm in another city in the same state. Then now you're crossing state lines to do shows. And now I'm on another coast to do shows. So it was like, okay, clearly I have something here. So like, I'll just keep doing it. And it's like I said, it's a drug.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then you also got into merchandising.
I'm sorry, it is a rush. It is a rush.
We say no to drugs, kids.
You can't say that on TikTok.
We say no to.
It's a vitamin.
Yeah.
It's vitamin.
It is a rush.
It's a rush. Yeah, it's adrenaline rush.
But still learning the business of the business. You also got into merchandising. Tell us a little bit about.
Because we have like the vets from like Tampa. You had like Goldie and Ken Miller. They always say, make sure you got your merch on you, because you can get paid from telling the jokes. But once you're getting off the stage, you can get paid again from people that's wanting to buy your merchandise.
Yeah, some CDs or whatever you had at the time.
CDs, T-shirts. I ended up doing shirts.
DVDs, I should say.
Yeah, I never got into like the DVDs. I never sold those because I feel I don't want anybody to have like my jokes yet. I would take a joke. I just put it on a T-shirt. I'm like, what was my first one? I don't even remember. I just started doing like a couple of them. Next thing you know, they started taking off. I did the American Horror Story. That ended up being one. Then I did the Alabama Brawl when I did the Malcolm X.
So these were the themes on the shirts, not the shows.
Yeah,
but
I did the Malcolm X shirt with the chair to commemorate the August 5th Alabama Brawl.
So in that Malcolm, there's a famous Malcolm X picture where he's standing by the window with holding a gun. And Barry emulated that picture, but with a chair instead of a gun.
We took the gun out and put a chair there instead.
Oh my goodness! Thank you. We got our show producer back here correcting our language. We don't want any strikes, you guys. But that was a brilliant shirt. As a matter of fact, I still need to order one. So send me the link.
Okay.
That, even though it's past, but it was so, man, that.
Yeah. And the thing is, you got to be quick with it too.
You got to be quick while these topical things are happening. And speaking of that, you're the Delta guy now on
Barry from the Delta counter. Because I saw like Jake from State Farm.
Yeah.
But then when January 6th happened, I had said I was about to do a tweet, and I was going to say I hate to be the person at the counter at the ticket counter that has to tell the people they're on the no-fly list. But instead of tweeting out, before I hit send, I was like, no, let's make a video about it. And I just threw an outfit on, a little green screen, threw the Delta counter in the back. And this is during COVID still, so I had the mask on. So I'm like, I'm not gonna shoot a video and like have a mask on the whole time. So I keep pulling the mask down, deliver my lines. Posted it, didn't think anything of it. You know, you do videos and nothing really happens. A few people see it, go about your business. I put the phone down, go up and do stuff. I come back, I see a whole bunch of notifications. It's like people in the comments either laughing or they're mad. It's like, why do you keep pulling your mask down? You're the reason why COVID is spreading. And I was like, bro, I'm home. I'm in my room. This is a green screen.
This is a spoof.
I don't work for Delta. And they send it, and it's like hate watching is still views.
Yeah, it's still engagement.
So they're like sending it to people mad, and the people that think it's funny sending it to their people laughing. So it's a mixture of everything in the comments. And now they're arguing in my comments. The people that think it's funny are yelling at the people who are mad, and the people who are mad are laughing at the people that are. I was like, it's a whole bunch. So I was like, let me just egg it on. More views. So I'm taking the mad comments, making more videos. You know how you can respond to it and just have their comment up there. More people would comment on the new video, then go back to the original video and leave more comments. And I was like, oh, okay. And then
you started to get a taste of what that social media influencer energy is like.
Yeah, it's stressful. I'm like, I don't see how y'all do it.
I don't know how they do it either. We're working at it. But
it would be cool if everybody was in a positive attitude in the comments. But like you see the foolishness, I'm like, all right, cool, well, whatever. But then that just led to more videos. And then instead of being at the counter, I'm like, what if other people start coming to the counter? Like, who am I talking to? So if anybody like popped up in the news, I would just put them in the video. Like when Ted Cruz, when Texas had like a snowstorm and everything froze and he decided to leave Texas while all his constituents were stuck. So I'm like, oh, hey, checking in.
Like no power.
Yeah, like, oh, checking in. I'm like, Ted Cruz, you leaving? Right now? Okay. Like, so I had him, I had Diddy at the airport, I had Drake and Kendrick at the airport, Usher's been at the airport.
I gotta go back and check out the Drake.
Who else has been at the airport? What's the girl that pretended she got kidnapped?
Oh, goodness.
For Carly Russell. I had her at the airport. Whoever just does wild stuff in the headlines. News. Yeah, I just put them in the airport. Then like if Delta has something going on, I'll do. I'll put put it in the green screen, whatever the news article is, and do the comments on it. They like Spirit was filing for bankruptcy. I put that on the green screen. I was like, it smells like broken here. What else? I've done. I had a beef between. I hit up another friend who does TikTok heavy. His name's Plus Pierre. He's a comedian down in Miami. So I had him, he was a Spirit counter guy for me. So we would either go back and forth when the Spirit airline pilots were on strike. Yeah, so we did that. And I was like, I don't think they're on strike, let me ask. So he was like, hey, somebody come pick me up, I'm going home. We were just making up random stuff, it's fun. I had more fun doing the bear from the Delta counter than I was.
Because it's your own creation.
Yeah,
it's fully in your control.
Yeah, no, and that's another thing. That's another thing. Yeah.
I was curious if Delta had reached out to you. I'm like, you might be able to leverage this.
It'd be great, but then I would probably have to.
Yeah, all their rules and corporate didn't like that. And, But
if you want to give me a check, still I welcome it all.
Yeah, man, because you're perfectly poised to be a spokesperson for something. You've been doing it for so long. That's why I say even with the Gator joint, that was phenomenal. So what is the next big progression for you in entertainment?
That's a good question. I'm just trying to do everything, see where it goes to. Because
is there a threshold when you stop with the teaching with the kids?
When I can tour nationally and internationally and everything is covered, then I can let the kids, let somebody else raise them, like their parents, But they're my babies, though. The ones I have now. The ones before, best of luck. I got preschool now, so, it's kind of hard leaving the kid. They cute. They bad, they cute. So,
Because, and it's so funny because I'm watching teachers now going viral because they're sharing these stories from the classrooms.
Yeah.
Is that something you're considering?
So I had Mr. Bear Feels the Blues at the last school I worked with. So I would just take like stuff that the kids would say to me, and I would put it in with a jazz beat behind it. So it was like Blue and Green. I forgot what artist it was, Duke Ellington, somebody like that. So then I would have that with the quote popping up. So that way I don't have to have the kids in there. So it was like a little running theme. I had like 200 episodes, 200 videos of that. Wow. It just added up because the kids always saying something wild to me. One of my kids asked me, was my Apple Watch outdated? I'm like, bro, you 6. You're 6 and you can't read. Can't
even read an analog watch.
And you want to ask me if my stuff is outdated or not? Yes, hilarious. It is, but still, that's not the point.
So, to become a nationally touring comedian, are you planning to try to self-produce a comedy special, or you want to just?
I did one. But the audio didn't come out right. You know how and that was one of my best nights on stage. An hour, and everything hidden, and then you get the audio. And
it's like, you learn. Like when we brought you in to shoot one, and you learn because I should have had one main camera because we had 2 camera operators, but they were working independently of each other.
That's kind of sound like what I had.
And it's like we should have had one main camera catching everything while y'all freehand stuff. Because if they're not in sync,
or at least be mic'd up,
falling out, be mic'd up more than one source.
And it was cool. The visuals look great. But then the videographer was enjoying the show too. Because I could hear the chuckles, and you can see,
on the camera audio.
And then you see the camera like shaking from
he's right next to the speak.
Yeah, he's like
the mic.
He's like, and you see the camera shaking, and I'm like, thank you for laughing.
I would still run it, or at least cut it into clips.
It's still the audio ain't good.
That's when voiceover come in.
37 minutes.
Yeah, so. We got to get this brother to the airport. We appreciate you coming to the set.
Oh, always, man. This is family.
And like I said, you killed it. And it's so funny because the day before your performance, we were like, oh, well, let's see if we can go hit some open mics and let you get some reps in.
Open mics never really tell you how your performance is going to go the next day.
Well, what's crazy, because with open mics, you're performing in front of other comedians. So it's not the same energy.
No, not at all.
And sure enough, they was just sitting there like, okay, that's an interesting observation. It's not the same kind of feedback. So it was like 2 different worlds when we saw I
was like, I'm not sure how this set gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna be funny at Chaka Sundays. This joke ain't gonna hit.
But you made the one adjustment because you're like, all right, it is Black History Month. Let me.
Well, no, that happened. That didn't happen because of open mic. That happened because I ran the joke by you.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't like to tell people what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like them to be surprised, their first time hearing it.
Yeah.
But something kept telling me, run it by Rocky real quick to see which joke.
I do this. We do this.
So when I told you was like, that was funny, but then it wasn't polished. That's why I didn't like this. But then when I told you the second joke.
Well, knowing that you had that 3 minutes, it's like you need something that could really grab the folks quick. And it was an excellent adjustment.
Yeah, I talked about Harriet Tubman. So.
Well, we won't give it to y'all because y'all should have been here.
Yeah.
Y'all should have been at the show. Actually, the clips will probably be online pretty soon.
If they drop that Harriet Tubman clip, I'm gonna be straight.
Hey,
I'll be straight.
Going viral again.
Trust me.
So listen, we appreciate you coming on Rock the Mic Live, where we love to look at the business of show business. We're watching a burgeoning young entertainer. And I only say that to say, because you're really stepping into the fullness of that cusp of when it really is like, no, this is all I do.
Yeah.
So we commend you and want you to keep up the good work, especially like I say, how you work in your social media and everything.
Yeah, well, thank you though. At the same time, I got to make sure I give you your flowers. 'Cause like you said, we've been doing this for a while, and a good bit of stuff is because you led me like the right direction. It's like, oh, just meet these people, and then it just elevates from there. So it went from the dancing to the improv, and now with the stand-up too. So I thank you as well. So.
I receive it, brother.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, because I see so much of myself in you, man. And so, yeah, man, I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Hey, each one teach one. So we out here because we do know that our network will determine our net worth. So, hey, y'all keep dreaming out here, and we'll catch y'all next time. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Peace.
Love y'all like play cousins.
Wait, go back. Sit back down.
There go the real boss.
Should we be looking at you, Mimi?
Right. She's taking pictures of y'all, you guys.
Yeah,
Of us.
Cool. Okay.
And the screens that y'all are watching us from. We got a multi-camera setup. Shout out to Instagram. Shout out to TikTok.
Oh, I could have.
Yeah, you really could have.
I could have went on.
You really
could have added
have.
myself on there too. Oh well, that's fine.
I'm learning the best way to deal with content is just to go live. All that editing and all that, man, that's work. That is work. But appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and send messages in the comments. Let us know, what topics you'd love to hear from us, and just any ideas. We're listening
And reading.